Hello everyone, this is Chris Cruzence. We're going to do a walking video in downtown Chicago. The time now is 3:30 p.m. on Saturday, August 23rd, 2025. And the temperature is about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm on Michigan Avenue, walking south, approaching East Illinois Street. And I'm on this little island here in the middle of the street, but it's safe. I don't want you to think like I'm walking on the street. It's actually like a sidewalk. And then from here, I'm gonna wait for the light so I can cross on one of the sides here. Look at this traffic here. I'm taking pictures at the same time I'm filming. This camera allows me to do both. Got some music here. Hopefully won't be any issues with the copyrights. So let's keep walking south on Michigan Avenue. You see Coach here. Some new stores in the area here. That music is real loud, hopefully you can hear me. So what I'm trying to do today, as you may or may not know, I'm originally from the island of Cyprus, and I speak Greek as my first language. English is my third, Italian is the second. So what I'm gonna do, I'm trying to go to the Taste of Greektown on Halsted in Greektown in Chicago. They have a festival there, a 3-day festival. It started last night and continues for 2 more days. So it's from 11 a.m. until 10 p.m. And then they have Greek music, they have Greek food. So that's where I'm headed. And I'm trying to see what's the best way to get over there. For now, I'm on Michigan Avenue, and at some point I'm going to make a right and go west towards Greektown. It's about a mile or 2, so it may take me a while to get over there, but in the meantime I'm going to be filming this video for you to give you some extra footage. And once we get over there, I'll continue filming, and then I'll make a separate video just for the Greek Fest. And then I'll keep it also in this video. So if you're watching this video, you are gonna watch also the Taste of Greektown festival video. And actually there is a gentleman named Andreas. He's also originally from Cyprus, and he owns one of the bar and grill restaurants, bar and grill, named I think the title is Spectrum. He's been here more than 40 years, and I've been here also more than 40 years. I came to Chicago in 1983 from Italy. First I was in Cyprus, and then I left Cyprus in 1979, went to Italy, and then came to the US on an immigrant visa in 1983. And then I became a citizen in 1988. I've been here ever since. So more than 40 years. And this is the Michigan Avenue Bridge. This is the Chicago River. You see all these people going on a tour, architectural tour most likely. It's just a beautiful, beautiful day to be outside and do a video. Again, it's 80 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's not hot. It's very comfortable. It's very comfortable, and not windy. Actually, it's windy a little bit, like you see the flags, but not very windy. Just windy in certain spots. Hopefully you can hear me, but this camera is very good in capturing my voice even during the wind. And then there's more. This is the river walk down there. You see there's music playing, there's people walking, there's people on the boats. And let's just keep walking this way. And now we're approaching Walker Drive. And let's see. So this is Upper Walker Drive and Michigan Avenue. And as you can see, there's a lot of pedestrian traffic in addition to the boat traffic and the vehicle traffic. And let's say we could go this way. Now I got some recorded music coming out of the sidewalk here. Hopefully it won't be an issue. Alright, now it's getting a little bit windy. So we're on Upper Walker Drive now, going west towards Greektown. And then I want to show you the Trump Tower here. Is the second tallest building in Chicago after the Willis Sears Tower. There it is. It's more than 100 stories tall. And I think it was built around 2012. When I came to Chicago, this building was not here. This building, it was the Chicago Sun-Times here. So let's just show you a little bit. It's very sunny now. It was cloudy, but now the sun came out. And it's kind of getting a sun glare. So I don't really see inside the camera what you guys see, but I see it with my eye. It looks beautiful. This camera takes care of the sun glare, it takes care of the wind. And now we're experiencing both at the moment, the wind and the sun glare. Alright, we're on Upper Walker Drive walking west towards Greektown. So I should be arriving in Greektown in about 30 minutes or so. Let's see if we're gonna take a Walker Drive to Greektown or we may just do a little bit of detour, because I like to show you the city as well. So this is the Wabash Avenue Bridge right over there, and this is the Marina Towers, Marina City, the Twin Towers you see there. This is the American Medical Association headquarters, the old IBM building, I believe. And this is the Trump Tower, and then let's just keep walking towards Wabash Avenue. And there should be a lot of people in Greektown. I did film the Taste of Greektown before, but that was a long time ago. I said more than 10 years ago. I'm sure it's a little bit more advanced now, better, more organized, and technology is different, a little bit more advanced as well. I don't know how that applies to the fest, but I'm sure they have a lot of innovations there. Look how beautiful this picture is. This is Walker Drive and Wabash Avenue. So we're going to try to cross. Yeah, let's cross with the crowd here. And there's a modern church there, 17th Christian Science. It's called the 17th Church of Christ Scientist, 55 East Walker Drive. All right, now the sun glare is gone, and we can see better. I can see better. And look at this picture. I'm gonna take some pictures, and then you see the elevator train there is making noise. It looked like it needs some oil. Yeah, how loud that thing is. That's the elevator train. Actually, let's go down on Wabash and see if we can see the trains. That's a good place to film. There's another one coming now. that's Lake and Wabash. And then look at this clock time. It's been there for decades. Tells you the time. And look at this structure back from the day. Look at that. A lot of landmarks here. What I like about Chicago architecture, especially the modern Chicago architecture, it kind of blends the old and the new, and the old and the new are still modern architecture. When I say modern architecture, I mean this century and the century before that. Like during the Al Capone years, the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, they built a lot of old buildings there, and then they built the new ones right next to them. But right now, here's another train on the Lake Street in Wabash. Another elevated, call them elevated trains. You see it's elevated up the tracks there, or they call it L for short. And also the same trains that go underground. And then they call it the subway when it goes underground, but this is elevated, the one you see here. And if you like my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Chris Presents. And then we have reached another milestone yesterday, actually, 350,000 subscribers. And we have over 2,700 videos. I film all over the world. You can go to the playlist section of the channel and you can see all the categories. And I'm originally from Cyprus, like I said before, so a lot of the videos, about 800 of them, are filmed in Cyprus on the playlist, on the Cyprus playlist. And then the video you're watching now is going to be on the Chicago playlist, where there is over 1,700 videos. Oh, there's another train coming. Very, very slowly. Another elevated train. I want to stay on the side so you can see it and hear it. So I'm on Benton Street now, and I'm going in the back of the loading dock, actually, in the back of the Chicago Theater, which is the #1 landmark theater in Chicago, the most famous theater in Chicago. It plays a lot of concerts. And then look at this old fire escapes from the past. Hopefully you can hear me. There's an alarm going off behind me, a car alarm. So this is the Chicago Theater. And now we're approaching State Street. So I'm still going to Greektown, but I'm kind of doing a detour, taking the long way. So so I can show you the sights, literally the sights and sounds of the city. So this is the Chicago Theater, and then let's see what's playing here. We have I'm just gonna show you Zakir Khan 831, Chris Stefano. The first one was August 31, second one is September 5th, and the second one and the third one, Mojo Brooks 9, September 13th. And now we're on State Street walking south. Hopefully we run to the street blues musicians that I know, Brian DeRoba and Lamar Allen. They're usually either on State Street or Michigan Avenue, but sometimes they don't come this early. They come like in the late evening, but we never know. We may run into them, or another favorite band is with the Chicago traffic jam. All right, now this is the Macy's Marshall Field building right over there, and you see the clock from the past. And this is Randolph Street. Yeah, let's go down this way. This is Randolph Street, and this is State Street. And then we're walking west on Randolph towards Greektown. All these bicycles here. You see they have a bicycle lane, which is pretty cool. You see all the bicycles there. And this is the theater district. That's where a lot of the theaters are downtown. So it's good we have a bicycle lane here. I'm on the sidewalk looking behind me. My bicycle coming. And right here you have the Nederlander Theater. I'm just going to show you the marquee. It's real beautiful. There you go. Yeah, I'm taking pictures and videos at the same time. All right, we're walking now west on Randolph Street in the theater district of downtown Chicago. And then pretty soon we're going to be on the business district. And you got all these shops here. Famous Garrett popcorn. They have like multiple shops downtown. This is just one of them. And now we're approaching Dearborn and Randolph. And that's the Daily Center right over here. Alright, let's go straight that way. So we're on Dearborn now and Randolph. So this is Dearborn Street. We're just waiting for the light. Actually, let's go this way. Green light. So we're walking south now on Dearborn Street. Going against the wind. It's very windy at the moment. Hopefully you can hear me. So in this area here by the Deli Center, in a few months, I think in November, in a couple of months from now, they'll have increased Kindle market. Is like a German market, German speaking language market, like from Germany, Austria, Switzerland. And they are usually in this corner right here. I did film it many times before, and I'm planning to film it again this year. So I can't wait for them to open it up, and then usually it's open until Christmas Eve. Alright, this is the red line and blue line trains. The subway that I was telling you. They still call it the L, but it's the one that is going down. And I'm just going to show you some of the buildings here. Look at that. And then what we're going to do, we're going to make a right and start heading towards Greektown. Actually, we're heading in the right direction. We just have to make a right. Yeah, if you like the videos, please subscribe to the channel, and also try not to skip the ads before, during, and after the video. It helps promote the channel worldwide. And then right in front of the Daily Center here, we have the Picasso sculpture. They just call it the Picasso, but it's created by Picasso. He donated this to the city back in the 70s. There it is right here. Taking a picture. It's called the Picasso, and that's the Daily Center. All the way up in the sky. And then right across the street, that's the Cook County building. And right on the other side, half of the building is Cook County building, and the other side is City of Chicago government building. So they're in the same building, they're sharing the building. Look at how beautiful this place is with all the pigeons. And look how spacious this plaza is. And then on the other side, I don't know if you can see it, it's the Google Center getting renovated. It was the old Thompson Center, and that was it was bought by Google. And now they're gonna call it, most likely they're gonna call it the Google Center. All right, and then we're now on Clark and Washington. Clark and Washington. And now we're getting into the, so there we go. We're getting into the financial district now. And we're gonna go towards LaSalle Street. That's what the financial district is. So I can show you some of the banks over there, the financial institutions. So we're gonna wait for the light. And this is Clark Street. Again, you can see the Google building I was telling you all the way at the end there, to the end left, far left, getting renovated. And then you see the Cook County building, City of Chicago building that I was telling you right here. And then look at this, it's called Burnham Center. There. All right, let's keep going. So we're on Washington now, Washington Street. You see the bike lane I was telling you earlier, people are on the bikes. J14 Jeffrey Baus over there to Stony Island. And we're just walking west in Washington towards Greektown. And Greektown actually is on the near west side of downtown Chicago, or we can say very safely the West Loop, and then near west side. That's what Greektown is, and it's the festival, the taste of Greektown, which is about food. Anyway, you go restaurants there. Is basically about food, taste. It's like when you say the taste of Chicago, and I'm gonna go to that one too. It's probably gonna be in September down by Grand Park, but this one is called the Taste of Greektown. So now we can see the temperature on this corner, LaSalle and Washington. It's 76 degrees Fahrenheit. It's perfect temperature. And so it's almost 4 p.m. on Saturday, August 23rd, 2025. And this is LaSalle Street. This is the financial district of Chicago. You see all the banks are over here. We'll take another picture here. This is a beautiful shot. And then we're gonna stay on LaSalle Street and walk in south on LaSalle Street. You see all the banks here. Too many to mention them by name. But I'll show you the signs once we see the signs. What a beautiful. They film a lot of movies here too as well. If you probably recognize the street, like the Untouchables. There was a scene here from the Untouchables, and I think that movie was filmed here like in the 90s. Very, very, very good film. Look how beautiful LaSalle Street. And then you see the Chicago Stock Exchange right over there, all the way at the end. All right, I'm going to show you one more clock now. On the wall, it tells you the temperature. It may be different from the other corners. Usually, you see this one. This one is 84 degrees Fahrenheit. The one I showed you earlier, about a block north from here, it was 76 degrees Fahrenheit, and the one here is showing 84 degrees Fahrenheit. So, and this is, by the way, this is Madison Street. I'll show you some of the, let me take a picture, show you some of these buildings here. That's Madison Street. And this is LaSalle Street. I'm just waiting for the light. There's no cars coming, but there's two people on bicycles. I don't want to collide with them. Okay, I got the green light now. All right. Actually, let's go this way. Why not? This is Madison Street, and we're walking west on Madison Street towards Greektown, and we'll probably be in Greektown in about 10 to 20 minutes for the taste of Greektown that is going on today and tomorrow. It started last night. Today is from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Right now it's only 4 p.m. so they got another 6 hours to go. There'll be a lot of food there. So we're gonna try to capture the crowds. What I'm interested in all these places that I film, like I did the air show last week. I like to film the crowds looking at the events, like the air show, and then they're looking at the airplanes, they're looking at the boats, and it's priceless. And then you can still hear the jets flying by in the video. And next Sunday, not this Sunday, but the next Sunday, I'm gonna film the Bike to Drive on Lakeshore Drive, which basically about 40 to 50,000 runners. The not runners, bicyclists. They take over the lakefront, not the lakefront, the Lakeshore Drive. We're just waiting for the green light. And we're right underneath the L tracks. Now we got the green light. We have to be very careful though, because everybody's trying to make a turn on the green light. Not just pedestrians, but motorists as well. All right, we're on Madison Street now, walking west towards Greektown. And this is the heart of the loop right here. We just passed the financial district. Now we're in the loop. And somewhere over here is Union Station and Ogilville Station. Those are both train stations that go to the suburbs. And actually Union Station goes also to, they have Amtrak there too. They go all over the country. All right, look how beautiful. I'll show you these buildings again, because see, when you walk downtown like this, you have to show. I have to show my viewers the buildings from the bottom up, not just straight this way. So let me get to the light, and then look at this. I'm going to show you some of the buildings here. Now this is Madison and Franklin. That's Franklin right over there. And then look at this building here. Look at that. Amazing architecture. And then right over here you got the Sears Tower. Look at that. The Willis Tower. You see it all the way in the back? At some point it was the tallest building in the world. So this is Franklin. Now when I filmed the Chicago Marathon last year, these were the streets that the runners were running. And see, that's Franklin, that's Madison, and the Chicago Marathon is also in about 8 weeks. I'm going to film that as well. I guess the portion of the marathon that runs downtown. All right, a little bit windy now, but it's beautiful. It feels great. It's like 80 degrees Fahrenheit, but it's not humid. For some reason, it feels it's a real nice breeze. And now it got really windy. I'm holding to my hat. And this is the Lyric Opera of Chicago right there, another landmark. It was built more than 100 years ago, maybe more. You can tell from the structure. Look how beautiful this building is. Look at that. That's the Lyric Opera. All right, it's getting very windy now. I should stop talking until we get on the other side. Look at that. All right. I got the green light. I don't think I'm gonna make it, so I'm gonna just wait here and show you this is, I believe, Walker Drive, and that's the Lyric Opera again, right over there. Just waiting for the light. And we're almost in Greektown. It won't be very long, maybe another 10-15 minutes. We should be over there. Just waiting for the light. Alright, we got the green light, so this is the Apple Walker Drive. It's too beautiful not to take a picture, so I'm going to take a picture. Look at that. Alright. Let's keep walking west on Madison Street. Very windy, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to show you also the Chicago River from here and the canals they have, the bridges. I know in Europe you call them canals, here we call them bridges. Show you the river from here. I've never seen this walkway before. Wow, look at that. I think it goes to a restaurant. But look how beautiful the river is. This is Madison Street and Lyric Opera. Oh, I never knew they call it the Lyric Opera Bridge. Let's go on the other side. We get a better shot at it. Look how beautiful this lobby is. It's high rise here. All right, I'll show you the river in just a second again. There's a water taxi, Chicago water taxi. It takes you to Chinatown, takes you to the train stations, and it's not very expensive. So you got a lot of people on the boat. It's a beautiful summer day, 80 degrees Fahrenheit. You got multiple boats here. I'm just gonna stay in the middle of the bridge here. And we're on the Madison Bridge, and also they call it the Lyric Opera Bridge, as you saw the sign there. There's another water taxi that way. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful picture. It's the Chicago River. And then we're walking west on Madison Street. We're in downtown Chicago, near West Side, and we're heading towards the West Loop. All right. All right. And this is the Ogilvy station on the right, far right there, the train station I was telling you. This is the Union Station on the left. Actually in the basement. The main structure is further south from here. But we're gonna try to. Oh, it's windy. I hope you can hear me. Wow, and I'm walking against the wind. Alright, we're approaching Canal Street, Canal and Madison. You can still hear me. This is the Ogilvy train station right across the street. Waiting for the green light so we can cross. Alright, we get the green light. So this is Canal Street. Now we're back on Madison Street, walking west towards Greektown. Number 60 bus right here. presidential towers, four high-rises built in the 80s, about 50 stories tall. There's four of them. You just see one of them now here. And this is look at this. Oh, this is Clinton. The sign is right in front of me. It's Clinton and LaSalle. We're just waiting for the green light. All right, we got the green light. Let's cross. This is Clinton L. Madison. It's gonna be the windiest part in the video. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking for a minute until the wind subsides. It's only windy like at this corner here. All right. I'm going to show you the presidential towers that I was telling you. This is the lobby, and these are the towers. There's four of them. The address is 555 West Madison Street, Chicago, Illinois 60661. There's the sign over here. It says Presidential Towers. Okay, now we're on Madison and Jefferson. See, I learned how to look for the sign on the opposite side of the street. There's Jefferson. This is Jefferson. Jefferson and Madison. That's another Presidential Towers building. All right, we got the green light. Let's cross. So it should be 5 more minutes before we reach Greektown. It's 4:14 right now, p.m. 16:14 local time. Saturday, August 23rd, 2025, and we're currently walking west on Madison Street towards Greektown. See, right here is not windy at all. It's a very back corner over there. So after Greektown, I'm gonna probably do another video going back, but I won't come back the same way. I'll come back a different way, different street. And then what I'll do is, if I start a different video, I'll combine the videos. If not, it's gonna be a very long video. It's gonna be at least an hour long. Now we're approaching the 45-minute mark. So, all right, now we're on Des Plaines and Madison. See the sign right across there, and we have the green light, so we're gonna cross. But there's cars trying to turn as well, so I'll let them turn, and then we'll go straight towards Greektown. Taste of Greektown. It should be 2 more. I keep saying 2 more, they keep growing. 2 more intersections to Halsted. That's where the Taste of Greektown is, in Halsted. Look at this sound. Cyprus we call that Zizeros. It just reminds me of my country of origin, the noise of the Zizeros. And look at that building over there. There it is. Take a picture. And then I'm going to show you now the expressway. I think it may be the Eisenhower expressway, I-290, that people take it to the suburbs. Wait till the cars go by. A little bit dangerous because there's no light, but there is a stop sign for the cars. So this is the Eisenhower I-290 expressway. On the other side it goes west, on this side it is going east. I'll show it to you in just a second. It's very windy. I'm holding to my hat and my camera so they don't fly here on the expressway. There it is. How beautiful this picture is. Yeah. This is the Eisenhower Expressway. This is Interstate 94, but I know it as I-290. I don't even have a car, so I could be wrong. And all right, we're approaching Holstead. The ambulance responded to a medical call, medical emergency. I hope I got the dates correct. I'm approaching Holstead. I don't see any fest. I hope we didn't come here for nothing. Unless they're doing it like just portions of the street. Let's see. We're gonna make a left on Holstead. Even if there is no fest, at least we're doing some good footage. Alright, let's make a left on Holstead and Madison here and see what we got. Hopefully there is a taste of Greektown. Oh my god, there's no... Oh yeah, there is. It's all the way. I guess they got it more organized, more control. It's all the way down on, if I can see correctly, that's Jackson. That's what the... I thought it was the entire Holstead. You know, I keep confusing it with the Greek Independence Day. The Greek Independence Day festival, parade. It's the entire Holstead in Greektown. I guess the taste of Greektown is just where the restaurants are, and there are not too many. There are not too many restaurants left. And there are some new ones too, but there are not too many original ones left. Used to be one here called Pegasus. It looked like it's shut down. Not here on the next corner. Let's see. We're approaching Monroe now and Holstead. So a lot of these places closed during the COVID years. I say COVID years because it's like 2020, 2021, 2022. 23, 24, and I think one of them was that restaurant Pegasus that I was talking about. So let's Wait for the light. We're on Hosted. I'm gonna show you where Pegasus was. There is like a Starbucks there. But I do see the Taste of Greektown Festival right over there. It looks like there's a gate. All right, let's cross. So, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't come here for nothing. All right, Starbucks coffee. It brings some memories here. See, that's what Pegasus was, the restaurant. I filmed a video inside that restaurant back in 2014. You see that? What is it? Starbucks coffee. It used to be Pegasus restaurant, one of the best restaurants. Wow. Was right there. I think. I could be wrong now. It's hard to tell. And I can smell the food. It smells really good. It's making me hungry. There's a smoke coming out of the thing there. All right, this is Taste of Greektown. It's on Adams and Hosted. So from here we're going to start a new video, but we're going to keep the original video rolling. I may have to cut it off when we go inside, before we go inside. But this is Chris Presents. Today is Saturday, August 23rd. 2025, and the time is 6:23 p.m. and we're getting into the Taste of Greektown Festival here on Hosted in downtown Chicago. So we may have to go through security there. So I might have to put the phone down. I'm not going to shut it up, but I'm going to put it down.
You just got an umbrella in there,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
I remember, like,
Gotcha.
thank you.
Yep.
That's the extra.
All right, we're in the Taste of Greektown. We made it through security. And I'm going to show you the. Wow. I just want to go see Andreas, my countryman from Cyprus, if he's here already. And you got some music. And I'm also looking for Greek music there. They should have some stages here. This music, there's Athena Greek restaurant right here. This music playing, so far there won't be any copyright issue with the music, with the recorded music. No, here Buzuki. Oh, there's music coming from all the places here. Oh, here's a stage right over there. Let's see here. Oh, they're on a break because they're playing recorded music. We'll come back. And this is Spectrum. See if I can see my my friend Andreas. This is Spectrum. I don't see Andreas. He's not out here. Hey, where is Andreas? Who is that?
Inside there. In the bar, maybe.
All right, he's inside. We couldn't see Andreas. Maybe on the way back. Yeah, I'm looking for music stages, but one of the music stages, they look like they're on break. And this, I believe, is Jackson. See, it used to be a place here, Zorbas. It's not there anymore. And then you get the Athenia. See, we're on Jackson Boulevard. Athenia Candle even has all those Halstead in Greek. Oh, this is the other stage over there. Yeah, it looks like the music bands are on break at the moment. And we're not going to stay here too long. It's a little bit probably early. Free. And this is what the Parthenon used to be, but it's all closed now.
For the winner. Come by me at the stage, sign up, and there's only a few spots left. Thank you.
Let's see if they're gonna play anything. No. It's recorded music, so that's gonna be a problem. So let's get out of here. This is, and this is the museum on the left. Yeah, we have to leave. They haven't even started yet. I don't want to get in trouble with the copyrights with the recorded music. So let's just keep going.
You got any dollars, any change?
So this is Van Buren and Halstead. All right, we're gonna continue. So this is gonna be walking in downtown Chicago video. I may or may not do a separate video for the taste of Greektown, but most likely I may not. Real nice dog over here on the left, and I think we're on Buren Street. I could be wrong. Again, this is the I-90-94 or Eisenhower, or whatever you want to call it. And we're going, and that's the Sears Tower right there. And that was the tallest building in Chicago at some point. And now the tallest building, it's still in Chicago, but that was the tallest building in the world. When I first came to Chicago in 1983, it was the tallest building in the world. Now the tallest building in the world is in Dubai, And I did film that when I was in Dubai, I believe in 2016 I was in Dubai. The Khalifa. It was a cloudy day. Now all of a sudden the sun came out and it's warm. I know it's like in the middle 80s, the temperature in Fahrenheit. But over here I'm feeling it. I'm sweating. I mean, it's normal. It's summertime. But this is how downtown Chicago is. Number one, downtown Chicago is very big. It's not like a little town. It's huge, and it has different neighborhoods. And I live and work in Street River, but I used to live in this area before I moved to Street River. I used to live on Taylor Street, which is further west from here. But we're not gonna go that way. We're going back this way. I hope I'm saying this correctly, that this is Buren Street. It's just from my memory from the past. I could be wrong. All right, so we did what we wanted to do. I'm not gonna get any food because I'm not that hungry. And it's kind of early. It looks like for the festival, even the bands were not playing. But I get the complaint that they don't open until 11 o'clock at night. So I'm guessing the music is gonna probably start around 6 or 7 o'clock. You know, it's a little bit early and but it's okay. You got an idea what the taste of Greektown is. Let's go this way. And this is this plane. So going. No, I should have stayed on the other side because it's windy. At the next intersection, we're gonna make a right, and we're gonna be going with the wind, so we won't hear all this loud wind noise. There's a firehouse here. Wow. Engine, I can't make up the number. This was built it was created in 1928. Wow, long time ago. Almost 100 years old. And this is engine company number 5, truck company 2, ambulance 28. And if I remember correctly, ambulance 28 is the ambulance that took Harold Washington to Northwestern Memorial Hospital when he was having a massive heart attack, and then he died. Back when he was the mayor, he died in office in the 80s. He was the first Black African American mayor of the city of Chicago. You know, unfortunately, he died in office, and I do remember that day very well. I saw it on the news. It was, when it comes to ambulances and fire trucks and police, I always try to remember the numbers. And it was ambulance 28, so they came from here at this fire station, and the mayor died. You know, he got that heart attack in his office, which is the building that I showed you earlier on Washington Street. Just waiting for the light. All right, let's cross. This is this plains. And we are kind of see what street is this. I'm not sure what the street is. It could be maybe Jackson. I'm all guessing today. I used to walk the streets. I also went to school at UIC, University of Illinois at Chicago, for 4 years. But I lived in this, not this exact neighborhood right here, like further down, like I was telling you, by Little Italy. I lived there for 20 years. before I moved to Streeterville the last 20 years. So I've been in Chicago more than 40 years. And I'm about 80% sure that this is Jackson Street. We'll find out from the sign, the street sign. And then we're approaching Union Station. So that's Jefferson going that way. Yeah, it is Jackson. I saw the building across the street. It's 600 West Jackson. So it's Jackson and Jefferson. All right, let's cross the street. It's green. So this is Jefferson, and this is Jackson's. So I'm going to try to go on the other side of the street. Waiting for the light. Even if nobody's coming, there you go. Green light. Let's cross. That's a nice building here, and it says 1949. It doesn't say the name of the building, it just says 1949, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm guessing this building was built in 1949. Be a good guess. And this is Chris Crescents. You're watching the Chris Crescents Presents YouTube channel. It's Saturday, August 23rd, 2025. And the time is 4:37 p.m. The temperature is about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Some loud mufflers here. All right, now we're approaching Clinton. I hope they don't get into an accident. They're not only they have those mufflers that are loud, but they're speeding, racing. There was two cars, one back to back. All right, this is Jackson and Clinton. Let's go down this way because it looks like there's a lot of renovation going on the street. But this is Union Station where Amtrak is. And let's see here. I was gonna cross the street and go inside, but there's no. I don't. It's too far to go on the crosswalk, so I'm gonna keep going. I filmed that before. Or we could go from there and come out the other way. Let's see. Let me get on the crosswalk. A little bit safer. At least people can see me. Alright. Just go this way. And let's go down the revolving door and show you the Union Station. And then we'll come out the other way. Yeah, it looks different from last time. It looked like it got renovated. This is Union Station. Oh, it's music playing, so hopefully there won't be issues with the copyrights. So alright, let's go down there. Hopefully the music will stop as soon as we come out. See, all this section is getting renovated. This wasn't here before. And then this is the main lobby here. Look at it. Look how beautiful this lobby is. let's go up those stairs. I'm gonna show you where one of the scenes from the Untouchables movie that I was telling you earlier was filmed on these stairs. Look at the architecture in this place. So these are the stairs that I'm talking about. There was a shooting scene with a baby. Look at that. I'll take a picture. I'm gonna go up the stairs and come out on Canal Street. So this is a scene here from the movie The Untouchables. And there was a baby carriage. You have to watch the movie. I don't remember exactly what the exact moment in the movie was, but it was a very famous scene. All right, this is Canal Street. We're going up on Canal Street, so I show you Union Station as well. Oh, there's a renovation. Oh, good. We can walk. This is Canal Street. They're doing something to the street here. Some kind of pavement. Some kind of a pavement renovation. All right, now we're on Adams now. So let's stay on Adams. We came from earlier from Madison, but we're gonna stay on Adams now and go this way. I told you we're gonna take a different route. Let's just wait for the green light so we can go east on Madison. Actually, there's nobody coming. We can just go. There's a detour. There's a bus shelter here. So we're on Adams Street, walking east. We're in downtown Chicago. Look how beautiful downtown Chicago is. And I'm going to show you the view again from the Adams Street Bridge. What a beautiful day to be outside and do a walking video in downtown Chicago. And the plan was to go to the Taste of Greektown Fest, and we did accomplish that. People taking pictures. I'll wait till they finish. I'm going to show you now the view from the bridge. Stay right in the middle. Look at this. Look at this beautiful picture. And we're gonna go this way. Excuse me.
Boy, that's so lit. That's like a party.
This way. Ah, look at this motorcycles. That's the motorcycles that I like. They don't make noise. People don't have loud music playing out of the motorcycles. And we capture the moment. All right, we're on Adams, walking east. Hopefully, now that it's getting a little bit later, hopefully we'll run into the street musicians that I was telling you about. Brian DeRoba and Alan and Ian Walsh and the Traffic Jam Band. My back is like burning up from the sun. Hopefully I won't get burned in my back. All right, we're on Adams, and we're in front of the Sears Tower now, the tallest building in Chicago. Used to be the tallest building in the world. Let me show it to you. It's more than 100 stories tall. There it is. So we're just waiting for the light.
I don't care, like, guys, who's excited that we're in New York City? We're not in New York.
We get the green light, so let's just cross. And I'll show you the view from over here.
Wait, this is where my dad works. He deaf told her. I've been rage one down. I don't care.
Wow, Sears Tower. Tallest building in Chicago. Can you believe this thing was built in the 70s? They were 50 years ahead of their time. And it looks as modern as today. I'll show it to you one more time. There. Sears Tower, Willis Tower. Oh wow. All right, let's just keep walking east on Adams Street. And we're in downtown Chicago. If you like the videos, please subscribe to the channel. youtube.com/ChrisCresents. And again, try not to skip the ads before, during, and after the video. Videos like this, long form videos, they do have ads every 5-10 minutes. Just take a break and come back so you can help promote the channel. All right, so we're walking east towards Michigan Avenue. Actually, we're going to go to Michigan Avenue. When we go all the way down to Michigan Avenue and Adams, you're going to see the Chicago Art Institute, one of the, actually I think it's the best well-known Chicago museum, not just in Chicago, but it's known all over the world. This is, I think this may be Franklin.
Guys, there was this human sitting on the. I was walking, guys.
Yeah, that is Franklin. It's Franklin and this is Adams. Just waiting for the light. All right, we got the green light. Let's cross. So we're walking east on Adams Street.
If you were in there, I would have described. I was so awesome.
There's a lot of noise. People behind me are talking loud, and there's somebody screaming here.
They're asking for margaritas. They're asking to not be safe. Then they're like, no, I can't. Guys, when we do this, someone has to say the food's all for the police. And then we get it.
So I don't know who was screaming. It's not screaming anymore.
Going back, scooter. Yes, sir.
And there's a Subway sandwich shop across the street. see, right over there.
It's his birthday, Fedora hat!
I guess it wasn't anybody screaming. It was somebody screaming, but they were celebrating his friend's birthday. He wanted to be on the video, but it sounded like they were a little bit a little bit too excited for a video. All right, let's go straight, and we're still on Adams Street, and this is the JW Marriott Hotel. Yeah. All right, we're on Adams. Very happy female crowd behind me. Now this is LaSalle Street. I'm going to show you again the Chicago Board of Trade on the right. Look how beautiful the architecture is. Look at the buildings. The old ones, the new ones. They're different kinds.
We could just walk to nothing.
This is birthday.
Happy
Say happy
birthday.
birthday. Thank you. That one. Say happy birthday, Stevie Wonder.
Happy birthday, Stevie Wonder.
Thank you. Hey.
I'm on YouTube right now.
Oh, you're in a video?
I got 350,000 subscribers.
Can you give me a video?
Chris Presents.
It's my birthday.
Happy birthday. Say, there you go. Enjoy. Happy birthday. All right, let's cross. So, everyone wish him happy birthday. And this is LaSalle Street. So they are on the video. They wanted to be on the video earlier, so I got them on the video. And let's see here. So this is Adams Street, but look how old, look at this architecture in this building, and look at the sign, it says Adams Street. That's like from the 20s and the 30s. Look at that. Look at that one there. Beautiful, beautiful. See, I'm taking pictures and video at the same time. This is the 151 bus to Sheridan. And we got another hotel here, the Club Quarters Hotel, 111 Adams Central Loop Hotel. All right, let's keep walking east. And this is the Chicago Post Office now, the main post office in downtown Chicago, and these are all federal government buildings. Actually, the post office is supported by the federal government, but it's not 100% under the federal government. It's a federal. These are all federal land in Chicago. You see all the buildings right over there. just waiting for the light, and this is Clark and Adams. Just waiting for the light. All right, we got the green light. I'm going to show you the Federal Plaza they have here. These are all federal buildings on this side here. There's a courthouse, there's immigration office, there's passport office, anything federal government, they're all in this area. The United States of America government buildings. All right. Let's go on the other side. Guy's still enjoying his birthday over there. Now this is the Federal Plaza here, and you got people on skateboarding, and there is a nice sculpture there. So let's go down this way. Oh, it's still on Adams Street, and this is the Barkov restaurant. I believe it's a German restaurant, and I also believe it's the first restaurant built in downtown Chicago. It goes back to the, we'll look at the sign in a minute, it goes back to the 1800s. So this is Adams Street, and this is Dearborn and Adams. But we're gonna stay on Adams. And this is the Barkov restaurant I was telling you about, a German restaurant. And it's the first, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's the first restaurant that opened in downtown Chicago, not in the entire city, just in downtown Chicago. And I'm going to show you the sign. It says, tells you the history of the restaurant. It opened right in the 1800s. A long time ago. Very well known restaurant. I'm just looking for the sign. There you go. See, since 1898. And there's a Barkov Cafe in the lower level. And here is the Adams Street Brewery. I think they're all connected. There's a restaurant, there's a bar in there, and they're all connected from the 1800s. All right, let's go. Let's keep walking east on Adams Street until we see Michigan Avenue. And again, hopefully we'll run into the musicians that I was talking about. And this is Adams Estate. This is State Street. This is State. Just waiting for the light to cross on the other side. State Street. And Adams. This video is going to be at least 2 hours long, ladies and gentlemen. We already hit the 1 hour 30-minute mark. If we don't get any copyright issues with the music, if we do, then I have to take that audio, that clip out or mute it, because we did encounter a lot of music. Recorded music is the one that I have the issues with. When they're performing live and they're not using recorded music, then I have no issues with the copyrights. Not me personally, but YouTube doesn't flag the video down. But having said that, if we're on to the musicians that I was telling you earlier, Lamar Allen, Brian DeRoba, Ian Walsh, the Chicago Traffic Jam, then we should be okay because they don't use recorded music behind their performance. Look how beautiful across the street is. I gotta take a picture. These businesses: Nail Studio, Jimmy's Bar, Gyro's Grill, Broadway Cafe, El Grego's Burritos, JJ Fish. And then you got more on this side: Rosati's Pizza, Nail Spot, Mythical Smokes, Venezuelan, Via Masame Apara Bar, Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know if this is the same 7-Eleven that has been here for forever. I don't remember a 7-Eleven. Or maybe the same one. I used to come here buy lottery tickets back in the 80s. Alright, we're waiting for the light. I believe we're on Wabash now. Yeah, might as well cross. And now we're approaching the Art Institute, the Chicago Art Institute. One of the best museums in Chicago and in the entire country. And then you hear the Chicago Bucket Boys playing the drums. I did film them before, like 10 years ago. I don't think they're the same guys. They keep changing over the years. I know the ones I film now, they're literally grown-ups. And they're usually in front of the Art Institute. I did film them in front of the Art Institute like 10 years ago, or 9 years ago. I think it was 2016. All right, this is Michigan Avenue and Adams Street. So it's gonna get very loud right now. Not just because of the drums, but Michigan Avenue, just like you saw in the beginning, is very, very busy and very loud. And I'm not complaining, I'm just describing the situation because it's a good noise, it's not bad noise. All right. So this is the museum, Chicago Art Museum. Look how beautiful this museum is. There's a lot of people at the museum today. All right, let's cross now. We're on Michigan Avenue, walking north. We're walking north on Michigan Avenue. So it's 5:05 p.m. right now on Saturday, August 23rd, 2025, and we're doing a walking video in downtown Chicago. Look how beautiful this limo is. Somebody probably getting married. Wow. Be a lot of people in that limo. All right, let's go down the next street. I think it's Monroe Street. Monroe in Michigan. Yeah, it's Monroe in Michigan. I don't know if you can hear me, ladies and gentlemen. There is very loud Here's Lamar Allen and and Brian Derova, but they're not playing at the moment. How you doing, Brian?
What's going on, Chris?
Good, good. How are you? This is Lamar Allen. How you doing,
How
man?
you doing?
All right, all right.
I'll do something different for you.
Good.
I agree.
They're gonna play something for us.
I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do, it's alright with me. You make me feel so brand new. I want to spend my life with you. Let me say, since we've been together, loving you forever is what I need. Let me be the one you run into. I'll never be untrue. Oh baby, let's stay together. Loving you weather, what times are good or bad, happy or sad. Why people break up, turn around and make up, I just can't see. You never do that to me, would you, baby? Just being around you is all I see. Come on, guitar. I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do, it's alright with me. You make me feel so brand new. I want to spend my life with you. Oh baby, let's stay together. Loving you weather, what times are good or bad, happy or sad. Ooh. Oh yeah, baby. What times are good or bad, happy or sad. All right, I'll agree.
Bravo,
Let's stay
bravo.
together.
I'll send you guys the link. Thank you.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you, thank you. All right, see you. There's my buddies, Brian Derova on the guitar, and Allen, Lamar Allen on the vocals, the piano, keyboard, and drums. And I'm gonna make a separate video so you can show you the clip. All right, we got the green light, so we're on Monroe and Michigan. I'm gonna run into them. I told you I may meet to see them, so now I'm hoping to meet my other favorite group as well, the Chicago Traffic Jam. Hopefully they're on Michigan Avenue as well. Wow. So I'm gonna make a separate video. So there may be 3-4 videos out of this long form video that you're watching now. So it's gonna be the long form video that is approaching 2 hours long. It's gonna be at least 2 hours long. And then you have second video will be the Ryan DeRoba and Lamar Allen playing music for us on the streets of Chicago. And then the third one is going to be the Taste of Greektown. And we'll see. We still have plenty of time before we get home. So this is Chris Presents. You're watching this Chris Presents YouTube channel. It's Saturday, August 23rd, 2025, and the time is 5:12 p.m. And the temperature is like 80 degrees, and it's partly cloudy and partly sunny. Now it's cloudy over here, but it was sunny on the other side. Let's just wait here for a minute. I'm going to show you the buildings. There's somebody on a tricycle there playing music real loud. And then we're on the corner of Madison and Michigan Avenue. You get the green light, so they just cross real fast to get away from the music. So it's Madison and Michigan Avenue. I believe the next intersection is going to be Washington. It's good that we under 47 bus blowing the horn. A lot of traffic. Chicago is alive and well, at least downtown Chicago. Look at this car. He's playing the music. Look at that. So I don't know what kind of car that is, but he has like 3 wheels. So hopefully the music won't be an issue, because it's real loud, ladies and gentlemen. He makes sure he wants an entire block to hear him, to see him and hear his music. There's more music on this side. Yeah, I don't see the Chicago traffic jam. I'm still hoping we're gonna see them, but for some reason they're not here. And this is Millennium Park across the street. Look how many people are on the street, ladies and gentlemen. And there is no specific event going on over here. Usually there are events going on. Except the Taste of Greektown. And this guy is very famous. He's usually on State Street, but now he's right here. Yeah, I'm sure you recognize him. He's usually on State Street. The first time I've seen him on Michigan Avenue. He's a preacher. Street. You know, I guess I spoke too soon. I think there's a house music fest. I see a sign that says house music. So there's a house music festival. It looks like it across the street. I can hear the music. I wonder, but I don't think these crowds here are for that. These are just people walking on the street. Oh, we got some motorcycles over there. I'm going to show you in a minute. Oh, they're going too fast. Probably won't see them, but you can hear them. Oh, they went down the other way. There's Harley Davidson motorcycles. There's like 8 of them. Hopefully they'll come this way and we see them again. All right, let's keep walking. We're walking north of Michigan Avenue now. This is Michigan Avenue and Randolph Street. I want to show you the buildings here. Taking some pictures at the same time. There's a lot of traffic. So we may be here for a while. Coming on Randolph Street. Finally, and we're gonna stay on Michigan Avenue, but we're gonna go on the other side of the street because earlier we came from the other side of the street. So at some point we're gonna cross the other side, but on this side we didn't come on this side. We were on Walker Drive. But when we get to the Michigan Avenue Bridge, then we cross the street on the other side. Right on the corner there. Two more stops, 2 more traffic lights. Look how beautiful Michigan Avenue looks. Look at the architecture. And it's been like that from the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, 60s, 70s, and so on and so forth. Yeah. Great water architecture. Yeah. All right. So we're approaching 2 hours in this video. The video is going to be at least 2 hours long. My guess is going to be like 2 hours and 30 minutes, but we're approaching the 2 hour minute mark. We started on Michigan Avenue and we're going to finish on Michigan Avenue at some point. And we're walking north of Michigan Avenue. Just waiting for the green light to cross. To get the green light. Wow. hear Latin music coming out of the sports car. Latin music is the best and the worst at the same time. Let me clarify that. It's best music that I like, one of the best that I like, but it's one of the worst for my videos because they take over the video, the copyrights when they play the Spanish music, record the Spanish music, Latin music. But I do believe it's one of the best genres. All right, let's keep walking. We're walking north on Michigan Avenue. And this is East-South Water Street and Michigan Avenue. It's getting noisier by the minute here. Oh, no wonder there's people playing music there. Oh, that's what the Latin music was coming from. It wasn't coming from the car, it was coming from across the street. All right, well, let's just go straight. Wow, what a noisy street this is. He waved at the camera. He probably recognized me. Oh, here's the rest of them. This is the ones we missed earlier. Here they come. There you go. We got motorcycles. And then you got a guy. There's more. And the fun, it was a guy on a divvy bike. And then you got all these other big motorcycles. Look at this. Look at this motorcycle. My goodness. I'm guessing that's Davidson, Harley Davidson. Wow. So these are the motorcycles we saw earlier that I was trying to capture the audio and the video, and then they made a turn and then went straight, and then they came the other way. Oh, there's more. Wow. There's more. So you got all kinds of modes of transportation here. I'm going to include the motorcycles now. You got pedestrians, you got vehicles, you got boats, you got bicycles. It's actually across the street. All right, let's cross the street on the other side. Some people yelling over there. I'm guessing it's just like a vocal demonstration. We'll find out, I guess, when we get on the other side. And let's just wait for the light on this side. And you got the police here as well. And there's the Trump Tower. There's the Wrigley Building over there. The Chicago Tribune Tower. Hopefully the streets won't be blocked off over there. All right, we got the green light that's crossed. Earlier we were using the other side of the bridge, so this time we're going to use this side of the bridge. And I'm going to show you the river again. I don't want to get too close to the demonstration there. It's too loud. Too loud. All right, let's show you the Chicago River. There you go. Look how beautiful this picture is. All right, we're going. Excuse me. We're going straight. We're on Michigan Avenue Bridge, on the Michigan Avenue Bridge itself right now. And again, there's a very, very vocal group. And we could try to get away from the and this is the Apple store right over there. If you could see the roof, it's in the shape of the iPad. I think I'm gonna get off Michigan Avenue because I want to be with this demonstration here. It looks like a peaceful demonstration, but it can very easily get out of hand. So let's see. Oh, they're coming this way now. All right, we're gonna keep going straight. We're going straight on Michigan Avenue, and there's a very peaceful, very vocal, very peaceful walkout demonstration across the street. We're gonna stay away from that, and all right, let's go straight. And this is 401 North Michigan Avenue, and we're going to be going north on Michigan Avenue. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can hear me, it's super, super loud. Very loud, ladies and gentlemen. People are blowing horns. They're yelling real loud. And we're going straight. So in this video, you got a little bit of everything. We're approaching the 2-hour minute mark. And again, it's Saturday, August 23rd, 2025. And the time is about 5:30 p.m. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Chris Presents. Now you hear music coming out of the cars. Wow, what a day. It's a beautiful day actually to be outside and experience all these things where you're watching and listening to. This is Chicago, ladies and gentlemen. The third largest city in America after New York and Los Angeles, but I think it's one of the best downtowns in the entire country. And we're approaching now East Illinois Street and Michigan Avenue. East Illinois Street, and then you hear some music come out of the car. You got people, cars blowing horns, everybody blowing horns, everybody's in a hurry. Now look at this, pedestrians and the cars all have the right of way. So it's a big mess. All right, let's go. Just stay out of this. Nothing but traffic jam. So we didn't see the Chicago traffic jam ban, but we did see a lot of real traffic jam. And this is the world famous Michael Jordan Steakhouse, located on the first floor of the Intercontinental Hotel, which is it's a landmark. This is the entrance right here. And we're just we're going straight on Michigan Avenue. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but all the way as the eye can see. Look at the crowd. I'm going to raise the camera up so you can see the crowds. And it's like this on both sides over the street, on this side and the other side. And now I'm going to show you Grand Avenue. This is Grand Avenue. And now there's a musician playing with recorded music in the background, so this is definitely an issue with the copyrights. That's why I try to talk loud to confuse YouTube so it doesn't block my video. All right. It sounds like it's a whole band playing, but it's recorded music, and he's playing the saxophone over it. And I don't blame him. That's what it works for him. But as far as the video goes, it's a disaster for the video. But I learned how to cope with it. Just talk loud over the video and then start walking fast out of the way. So it should be all good. And in case it becomes an issue, it's only a few seconds. We can just mute the video. And you probably didn't hear anything that I said before. All right, we're approaching Ohio, Michigan Avenue, and we're going north of Michigan Avenue. And we're in downtown Chicago. This is Ohio Street. All right, we got the green light that's crossed. And then you got a big police presence that you can see on the street. Just to make sure everything is safe there, including the demonstrations. All right, this is Michigan Avenue, ladies and gentlemen. It's a real nice, warm summer Saturday day weather. Look at all this flowers and plants that are out here, and look how tall the buildings are tall too. But look how tall the trees are as well. There's a lot of greenery on the sidewalk. Believe it or not, these trees are on the sidewalk. And it's still a very spacious sidewalk to walk on. So this is the corner of Ontario and Michigan. This is Ontario. And this is Michigan. So we're crossing the street of Michigan and we're going north of Michigan Avenue. You know, I just got an idea. I may I don't know. I'm almost home, but I think I have to go get a haircut. So when we get on Huron Street, I'm gonna make a left and go to the barber shop. I'll show it to you when we get over there. You don't need to get an appointment. You can just show up and they'll see you. And I'm sure they're open late on Saturdays. So I may be sitting there for a while. But we're gonna end the video right over there in front of, it's called Supercuts. So let's go to Huron. Actually, we can just cross the street. Yeah, let's cross the street. We're on Erie in Michigan. That's the largest Starbucks in the world right here. I have to kind of run before the light turns red. We're gonna get hit by a car. And then we're gonna make a right and go to Huron Street. And then on Huron Street we'll make a left and we'll go to the Supercuts. And this is the Allerton Hotel. Oh, we got the green light. It's crossed. This is the Allerton Hotel right over there. So once we get on Huron Street, we're gonna make a left, which is west, and go to the barbershop to get a haircut. See, I like my hair short. I'm wearing a fedora hat, but I still like my hair short, and it's kind of growing a little bit. It's perfect time to go get a haircut. And this is the Harry Potter Chicago store. Still got lines. When you first opened up, the line was like almost half a mile long. Now it's maybe a dozen people in line. All right, let's make left over here and go to the barbershop, the hairstylist, whatever you call it. It's time for a haircut. And it should be right on the corner of Huron and Dearborn. And it used to be a Whole Foods across the street, and they moved down a little bit north, and then they're gonna be replaced by Aldi's, the German supermarket, discount supermarket. And then we just passed the Omni Hotel, another landmark, and then right across the street you got 100 East Huron. I'm guessing it's the residences. There's a church here. I think it's called Cathedral St. James. I filmed that before. It's across the street. Yeah, it's called St. James Cathedral. It's an Episcopal church. Take a picture. Yeah, I filmed this a couple of times. I just walked in, the door was open. There was nobody there. The second time, the first time there was somebody there, he said it was okay to go in. So I did a couple of videos, and then I posted the videos on YouTube. And the church, the website of the church notified me and made a comment and said, thank you for filming the video and showing our church to the world. So the way I film the churches here in Chicago is it's not by appointment. I just see the door open and go right in. And if I see anybody there, I ask them, can I take pictures and video? And they say yes, I go in. They say no, I come out. But so far, not a single time somebody said no. Everybody said yes. So this video is probably going to be a little bit over 2 hours. It's 2 hours and 9 minutes already. I'm not going to go to the church. I'm going to go straight. Yeah, the doors are closed, so I don't think there's anything going on at the moment. Alright, we're almost at the Supercuts. Alright. So we're on Huron Street, walking west. And we're gonna stop the video right outside the, I keep calling it the barbershop, but I don't know what to call it. It's called Supercuts. They're hairstylists there, they're not barbers, but they do cut here. See, when I was in Cyprus, when I visit Cyprus usually every year, I don't know about this year, but when I do, I go to a barbershop right on the Nicosia, in the old part of Nicosia, right by the Oki roundabout, and get a haircut and also get a razor. It's called razor shave. But here in Chicago, there are places they have them, but they're probably not in the neighborhoods. So I think this is State Street. I'll show you the State Street. And this is Huron. Yeah, it is State Street. I see the sign right across the street. And then we're gonna cross, and we should be arriving at the Supercuts Barbershop shortly. Hairstyle shop. Okay. And then I'm gonna be ending the video shortly. And if you like the videos, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/ChrisCresents. And we hit a milestone today, 350,000 subscribers from the entire planet. Thank you, everyone. And if you're watching this video, you watch it so far all the way to the end and you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button below and subscribe. You won't be disappointed. And then go to the playlist section to see all my videos by category. There are over 2,700 videos from all over the world. All right, we have arrived at Supercuts. I'm gonna make sure it's open before I stop the video. If it's not open, I just keep going and go back and still keep filming. I can tell you in a second. I can look inside from the door, see if anybody's there. Hopefully they're open. I know they're limited hours on the weekends. Yeah, they're open. There's the barbershop right here. Thank you everybody for watching.